Hello, I'm David from Smarter Business Processes. I'm here today with my colleague James. I'm going to take a closer look at one of our smarter apps, the Smarter PDF Creator Plus. This clever app automatically creates PDF files from data within multiple smart sheets. So, James, can you give us a quick rundown on how the PDF Creator works, please?
Absolutely. So the first thing I'm going to do is to set a PDF creation running, because it takes 30 to 45 seconds or so. So I've just clicked that button there to set it running. What we're looking at here is an invoices sheet with one invoice per row. In our Smartsheet data here, I've set invoice number 1 to create a PDF. Some of the information that's going to appear on the invoice is on this sheet here. It is on that row, but some of it as well is on different sheets. So if we look at the order number here, we've got order number 1. And on the orders sheet, there's order number 1. You can see that all this information is part of the invoice. These are the separate line items for the invoice. So we've got some reams of A4 paper. We've got rulers. We've got a printer. And in fact, we've got 3 photocopiers we're going to buy here. So some big ticket items. It means that the value for this invoice is £2,862. So that's what we'll be looking for as our total on our invoice. So if we go back and see, it's already done this now. What it's done is it's attached it to the row in Smartsheet. So if we take a look at that and have a look at the invoice, you can see that it's created our invoice with our A4 paper and our 3 photocopiers, etc., with a total there of £2,862.
Fantastic, thank you for that. So I noticed that the name has recently changed. We've got plus at the end. It's a PDF Creator Plus. Does that suggest we've got some new functionality in the app now?
Yes, there are a couple of new things. The first thing is, you see here, we've got a document type. We can now, as well as PDFs, we can also create Word documents. So in fact, let me set one of those running now. So to create a Word document instead of a PDF. So that's one thing that's changed recently. Also, now the PDF Creator will work with Smartsheet's Control Center. And by that, I mean that if you have, these are our invoices and orders Smartsheets in a workspace here. If you imagine that these sheets form part of a larger template or a larger blueprint, as in Control Center parlance, you might have, say, 200 projects, each of them in a folder having these sheets in it, and you might, for any of those 200 projects, you might want to create an invoice. So you could go into the invoices sheet on any of those projects and click a button, and the PDF Creator would find, would register and create the invoice within that sheet. So it not only works for a single source sheet, it works for a whole workspace full of sheets if you wanted to.
So you can embed that control sheet inside each of those blueprints, so it automatically be included in the scope of the app. Is that
absolutely
how it works?
Yes, you absolutely can.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Okay. See there that the Word document's been created now. So let's take a quick look at it. Just open up Word. It might take a moment. So, and this is the same. It's the same invoice. It's just the same detail as the PDF version, but of course, the Word version is editable, which has its benefits.
Indeed. Okay. So I noticed that you're pulling data from, in this case, you're pulling data from the 2 sheets. You've got your invoice control sheet, and then the line items, as it were.
Yes.
Is it possible to pull data from more than 2 sheets?
Yes, absolutely. So you always have a sort of master sheet or a source sheet that has the sheet where you click the button basically to say I want to create this thing. But you can have up to 5 other sheets. So we can have not only the orders sheet, but if we wanted to pull information from elsewhere, either to go in tables on the PDF or on document, or just to go elsewhere in a document, we can pull data from up to 5 different sheets currently. And we can always make that more if we need to, but currently 5 seems to be sufficient.
Sure. Okay. So obviously Smartsheet's got its own document builder system built into it. What makes our PDF Creator different to that? What do we bring on top of that particular feature?
Well, there are a few things, but the main thing is that you can see that Smartsheet generate documents button there for its document builder. The main thing is that in order to use Smartsheet's document builder, all the information needs to be on the one row of the one sheet. So all your order information would need to be on this sheet as well in this particular example, which it doesn't lend itself to being very dynamic. Of course, in this instance here, we can have as many under this ord one, we can have as many line items as we like. So that's the main difference. There is another difference is that in order to use a document builder, you need to be able to create fillable PDFs, for which you need some sort of license. We don't need to do that here.
Right. Okay. So we've been looking at this particular example, which has been using an invoice creation process. Can you reuse that same data in other processes, or other document types? So could you perhaps build quotations from the same data?
Absolutely, yeah, of course you can. Yeah, so you could set up, you could go through the whole financial document process, and of course it's not just financial documents, but just taking this example, you could create quotations from the same sort of source data, and then purchase orders, and you can create, sales invoices, purchase invoices, delivery notes, packing lists, anything you like. The invoice template is here. That in this case, there are 3 of them here, 3 different invoice types with just different look and feel to the invoices. But you can have quote templates and anything you like. And of course, it's not just related to financial documents. Of course, you can create contracts. You can create, and you can even create things like anything like a brochure or anything you want to create a PDF or a Word document of. If you were to embed images in the cells here, which you can do with Smartsheet, then you can put those images into your document. So creating brochures or anything like that is entirely possible.
Fantastic. So very dynamic solution all round then.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, thanks ever so much for your time there, James, showing us around the PDF Creator Plus. And if anyone's got any more questions, please have a look at our website. We're on smarterbusinessprocesses.com. Drop us an email at info@smarterbusinessprocesses.com, or of course you can just give us a call. And thanks ever so much for watching.
Thanks very much.